I'm joined here by Academy Art head coach Scott Waterman, coming off a 70-83 defeat to number one Point Loma in the West Region semifinals. Coach, you made it a 1-point game there, very, very late on. You trailed by 13 in the second half, but you went on a 17-5 run. Talk about that streak and just how proud you are of the effort to be able to come back there.
Yeah, I think that's kind of been our mantra all year, is that we play hard, and it's going to get us back into games when we get down. And you can't spot a really good team, the number one seed, number 4 in the nation, 13-point lead. If you factor that out, obviously things being what they are, it's a tie game. And just looking at the stats here, you hold them to 40%, 9 threes, out-rebounded them, you give yourself a chance. And we just buried ourselves a little early, got away from what we did, what makes us successful. And it's a tough locker room right now when you have 4 seniors that wanted to really go out and leave a legacy, and we definitely did. I'm proud of heck of the 4 seniors in that locker room right now, and they helped build the foundation of what this program is going to continue to be going forward.
Well, I mean, talk a little bit about that legacy. Last year, make your first regional appearance this year, second straight, first time as an at-large, you get your first regional win.
Yeah.
I mean, the trajectory of the program seems like it's going up and up.
Yeah, it's exciting. Obviously, in the moment, it's hard to think about. But when we recruited guys like Clay Brown, Dang Dang, Latrell Williams, a few years ago, 2 years ago, whatever it was now, that was what we talked about. And we're going to have Clay and Dang will leave here as the winningest players in the history of the program in terms of wins. Latrell coming back, and it's an exciting time for our program. And like I told the guys in the locker room, it's going to stink on Monday not being able to go back to practice to continue to get better. When you put so much in and you built something, and it just fell a little bit short of what our goals ultimately were.
Well, you had 4 guys in double figures, Jamal Fuller, Clay Brown, both with 17, Latrell Williams 16, and Will Bolano with 11. Talk about them and what they did offensively tonight.
Yeah, that's kind of been our mantra all year. We don't have just a go-to guy. We got, on any given night, 5 or 6 guys that can go get double figures, and it continued tonight. You're not going to win a lot of games. I know in the first half we shot 40%. Got a little bit higher in the second half, even though it seemed like the ones that we really needed didn't fall. Being 4 for 17 from the 3-point line hurt us a little bit, which has kind of been our Achilles heel all year. But like I said, those guys, we got them in position to do what they do, and that's how we're going to play. And it's just one of those nights.
Well, and Latrell specifically, he got 3 fouls in the first couple minutes. Only played those couple minutes in the first half, but he ended up with 16 points and 12 boards. Yeah. So it seemed like he was definitely one of the spearheads of that second half comeback for you guys.
And he got his first one, and I thought it was a real cheap call, not from the official side, but just ticky-tack. And I thought that's something that we could just continue to play through, and that's why I went with him. And he picked up his 3rd one, and that's because I trust him out on the floor, and he does so many good things for us. And that's something I can kick myself about. I told him that at halftime. That was on me. But I would do it again in the same situation with him. So it happens, but he's fiery. He leads us. He executes our defense. Probably part of the reason why Caden was 0 for 5 from the 3 was he was in there contesting. But he's a guy that we're really looking forward to having coming back.
Yeah, well, Coach, great work this year. The program's definitely going in the right direction. Excited to see you guys back here next year.
Appreciate it. Thanks.